is at Lomas Brown 75 on X. If you want to weigh in on the conversation, 1-800-859-0WJR, 1-800-859-0957. We are not burying the lead. We will be talking Michigan State tonight with the coach, Sadi Washington. He will join us. How about Coach Sadi? All right, the pride of Western Michigan. The guy is top 10 in school history in 7 different categories, right? Dad, Michigan State legend. Then hired by Beeline to coach in Michigan, retained by Juwan Howard. And this year, he's now on the sidelines with Tom Izzo, Michigan State. So if anybody could talk about the rivalry, he can. He's been on both sides.
Yeah, he picked a good time, too, man, to go with Michigan State, man. They're rolling this year.
So there was some kerfluffling. I'm sure we'll get into that. NHL free agency madness, but also just got off the horn, as I mentioned. You were talking. My phone started ringing from the Big Ten Network. Mike DeCourcy. He'll be joining us on Wednesday. Get into the Big Ten tournament. Shout out to our man Dan in the studio back there for just giving me everybody's phone number. That's awesome. But he said Wednesday night at 6:40 would be just fine. So look forward to talking to BTN's own Mike DeCourcy there. All right, what else is going on in the sports world? Try to get you all caught up with all the happenings. We'll do so right now in the headlines.
Big news.
I have a little news flash.
Let's check the headlines.
No, it's real news for once.
The biggest stories of the local, regional, and national news.
This is huge news.
All right, let's start first with the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We'll do a little golf here. Congratulations, Russell Henley. He's your winner at 11 under par. Colin Morikawa at 10 under. And Corey Connors, the Canadian, at 9 under. So that's how things would end up there at Arnie's tournament. Good for them. A lot of fun across the board. College hoops, number 8, Michigan State with the win yesterday against number 17, University of Michigan Wolverines. They finished the regular season at 26-5. Big Ten regular season champions win 7 to close out the season. Next up, the Big Ten tournament. They are the 1 seed, so they'll play on Thursday with an opponent to be determined, and that'll be the first game of the day with a high noon tip-off over there on BTN. On the opposite side of things, Michigan loses 79-62 against number 8 Michigan State. They finished the regular season 22-9, lose 3 in a row to close it out. Their next game, Big Ten tournament, as the 3 seed Thursday, which will be just after the Maryland game, which is at 6:30. So they will start 25 minutes after Maryland and whomever their opponent is going to be. It'll be Michigan State, Maryland as the 2 seed, Michigan as the 3 seed, and UCLA as the 4 seed to all get the double buys. How about those Detroit Pistons last night, Lotus Brown?
Detroit basketball!
119-112 winners on the road at Portland. They're back in action tomorrow at LCA. 7 o'clock tip-off against the Washington Wizards, finishing that West Coast road swing at 2-2.
Great job from Cade Cunningham again, leading the team. Nice job to go get a win. Finish, like you say, 2-2 on the West Coast trip. AB, things are looking good for the Pistons right now. They really are. Hopefully we'll be able to keep these guys healthy, get some of the guys back, again, in the deep horizon, maybe a Jaden Daniels. Ivy. Maybe we're getting him back. And, so it's just so many things that the Pistons have to look forward to. No, they got a tough rest of the schedule to go through, but like I say, right now, how they believe and how they're playing, they look good.
How about this? I know there's a couple of statistical categories that you love. They out-rebound the Trailblazers last night 54-41, dominate them points in the paints 50-30, and then also got it done in the fast break game too, 21-10. They were all over Portland from the start, which is always a good thing when you have all facets of your game working. Now I'm real concerned about tonight's game. The Detroit Red Wings are on the road in Ottawa, 7:30 puck drop, taking on the Senators. They lose on Friday night 5-2 to the Washington Capitals. They have lost 5 straight. However, they did not give up a goal to Alexander Ovechkin, but he did score goal number 886, just 9 shy of breaking the NHL record as they beat the Seattle Kraken yesterday 4-2, which brings me to my question. How many goals would he have scored if he played in the 80s? He'd be over 1,000, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he would have torched their goaltender.
Yeah. The goalies are so much more athletic now, and